must be kidding. There's no climate emergency in our world. No siree. The 2 days of unrelenting heat? I guess we imagined it. The forest fires in Canada and in Minnesota? It's affecting 20 states. We all got pollution that's unhealthy even for young people who are healthy, and we can't go out. But we're not contributing to climate crisis. Oh, how could it be? Press must have been wrong all those years ago. The guy from NASA who told Jimmy Carter in a memorandum, hey, in 2023, you're going to see unrelenting climate crisis. The emissions from carbon and methane and sulfur, they're going sky high. Jimmy Carter, what'd he do? He shelved the press memorandum. The only item that survived the 70s and is affecting us today, well, that's the Powell memorandum. Give 2 shouts or 3 shouts for the corporation, the global corporation, of which American corporations are 8 out of the 10 most global. Sounds like they're American corporations trying to reproduce the East India Company. Sure, colonize the world, make sure everyone doesn't have anything. Is that what they want for us in the 21st century? You gotta be kidding. I don't want it. I don't want Larry Ellison to not only control my TikToks because he's worse than China, I don't want him to get a hold of Warner Brothers and all the other media companies he wants. It's illegal, it's antitrust, and we don't need him providing us with written press, video press, as well as TikTok. They gotta be kidding. But really, the biggest crime to me is the crimes against humanity. Here we are in America, the land of opportunity, the place where people came to because our streets were paved with gold. I think it's all gone over to Mr. Trump and his cronies who can't even say 2020 was a fair and safe election. They gotta be kidding. What are they talking about? Biden won by 7 million points. 7 million people cast their vote. We have no fraud in our elections. You gotta be kidding. Except, and the exception is the folks who wanted Trump to win. They committed fraud, a couple of them. But what is that? 5 people out of 250 million who can vote? And there are probably another 10, 20 million who should be voting. And this year, you gotta vote. Don't listen to whoever's in power. We want folks who represent us, who will stop subsidizing fossil fuels, because we want to live. We know there's climate change. We know our prices are higher at the store and in the pumps. And fossil fuel industries? They're making a bloody fortune. Why should they get $1 trillion? No, sirree. Let's give the subsidies where it'll make some sense. You give folks $1,000 who are poor, they wind up not being in debt. They wind up making a living. So who says it doesn't pay to give charity? They gotta be kidding. And yet, they're not. You don't want to come here if you want to see the streets paved with gold, because it's all going into the East Wing, where Trump is probably going to barricade himself and just sit there, just like the cartoon, where he finds the oyster. What is it? Daffy Duck finds the oyster and he just looks at it and says, "It's mine, all mine." You gotta be kidding. I'd like to see something other than this wrecking ball revolution. It doesn't work for me, and it doesn't work for 360 million Americans either. None of us are happy. They gotta be kidding when they think they want to cast aspersion on our elections. We don't need a wrecking ball revolution. We need institutions that work for us. We need folks who are called for suicide prevention to actually save our children, and not like they did in Tennessee when somebody called DHS and they murdered their child, 25 years old. I think she wanted to prevent his suicide. Instead, they might have committed homicide. We don't know. I hope they're kidding. Because enough is enough.